is Jeopardy!
Today's contestants are Riley, a first-year university student at the University of Regina in the Faculty of Education. Next up, we have Trevor, who is attending the U of R, taking classes for fun and has no other interests or hobbies. Finally, we have Curtis, a U of R hockey star. Let's get started. On tonight's episode of Jeopardy, our categories are diversity within Indigenous peoples, Indigenous rights, Indigenous taxes, Indigenous work ethic, and Métis versus First Nations rights. To start us off, Riley, you have the board.
I'll take diversity within Indigenous peoples 100, please.
Indigenous peoples are composed of what main groups? Trevor.
What is First Nations and Métis?
That is incorrect. Riley.
What is First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people?
That is correct. You have the board.
I'll take diversity within Indigenous peoples' rights 200.
There are how many Indigenous languages spoken across Canada? Curtis.
What is there's 20 languages?
That is incorrect. Trevor.
What is 45 languages?
That is also incorrect. Riley.
What is over 70 languages?
That is correct. The board is yours.
I'll take Indigenous rights for 100.
We're given the right to vote in this year. Curtis.
What is they have always been able to vote?
That is incorrect. Trevor.
What is 1950?
That is incorrect. Riley.
What is 1960?
That is correct. The board is yours.
Indigenous rights 200, please.
In order to vote, the Indigenous people were forced to give up their blank. Trevor.
What is their Indian status and their treaty rights?
That is correct. The board is yours.
I'll go Indigenous rights 300.
True or false? All Indigenous people can hunt without a hunting license. Curtis.
What is all Indigenous people can hunt without a license?
That is incorrect. Riley.
What is false? Only status Indians can hunt
That is correct.
without a license.
What is yours?
I will take Indigenous taxes 200, please.
True or false? Indigenous people never have to pay taxes. Curtis.
What is true? They never do.
That is incorrect. Trevor.
What is false?
That
Only
is
status Indians are exempt from taxes.
That is correct. The board is yours.
Indigenous taxes 400.
What percent of Indigenous Canadians are exempt from paying certain taxes? Curtis.
What is 100% of Canadian Indigenous people are exempt?
That is incorrect. Riley.
What is 50% are exempt from paying certain taxes?
Incorrect. Trevor.
What is less than 1% are exempt?
That is correct. The board is yours.
Indigenous work ethic 100.
What was the average household income for Indigenous people in Canada in comparison to non-Indigenous people? Curtis.
What is they make the same amount?
That is incorrect. Riley.
What is 20,000 medium household income, 7,000 below the Canadian average?
That is correct. The board is yours.
I will take Métis First Nations rights 100, please.
True or false? Métis people can obtain Indian status. Curtis.
What is true?
That is incorrect. Trevor.
What is true? Métis people can obtain Indian status.
That is incorrect. Riley.
What is also true?
That is also incorrect. The answer is false. The government does not recognize Métis people under the Indian Act. It is now time for Final Jeopardy! The category today, tax exemption. Status Indians have certain rights and benefits not available to non-status Indians. These include Riley?
On-reserve housing, education, and an exemption from federal, provincial, and territorial taxes in specific situations. What do you mean, no?
No, wrong. All Indigenous people get everything paid for by the government. Every single person in
Free
the world.
school and free money from the government.
Curtis, you got everything wrong this whole game, man.
No, it's everything. Hey.
It's now time for
Now, final question.
Where's your
Everything
facts
paid
from?
Everything paid for.